I will finish by trying to put it all together. This is a journal entry I wrote that takes all of the parts of everything I've been talking about and sort of unifies it. I touch the void. I am the void. I know oneness, and to fully know oneness is to feel both togetherness and aloneness. I can see how my soul would wish to forget. I can see how much I want to distract myself. I need to sit with it. Even journaling about it is a distraction. I can feel my inner resistances. I see how I can truly relax. I tend to do things fast, using more will than necessary. This is tiring. I have to feel my inner currents, hidden underneath. They are subtle. I have to get out of the way to sense them. Get rid of the heart, of the mind. Feel into life. It has a quality, a depth, if I just stop and pay attention. The universe wants to dance us. It wants to dance me. I am the note and the symphony, the player and the instrument. There can only be movement in separatedness. I can only feel myself because there is another. We are all trying to feel parts of ourselves through each other. Surrendering to the discomfort, I see my habits, my mind or ego is struggling. I don't have to rush. I'm not filling my time with things. Why? Have I gone mad? Hardly. Time flows differently near a black hole, and I have touched the void. I can feel the difference. Time is more fluid. It doesn't get stuck as much. Moment to moment, it is less painful. Life is less painful, or not painful. It just is. Every experience has its context and is framed differently by the context. I can see the rise and fall of those experiences. They mirror the breath. I can bring more of my presence and feel more into each moment. This gives me access to more of life. I'm getting more information from each of my experiences. It makes them more enjoyable. I'm not classifying them as good or bad. They simply are. I see how society would like to define success at work, in life. It doesn't make sense anymore. We're all caught in the same lie. We believe we are interacting with someone else, another self. We get convinced that something exists outside of us, and we interact with them as if they were other. Language gives us the illusion that there exists an other. We create stories in our minds convincing ourselves that a situation is such and such, that we are owed some kind of retribution. How dare they behave in such and such way? It is all illusion. Thought forms projected onto thought forms, projected onto ourself as them. An infinite spiral. I inject meaning. I do it so instinctively, so unconsciously that I think it is real. I get blinded by the meaning that I put there, not only giving form to the formless, but also assigning it some kind of importance, placing it above or below, ranking, classifying incessantly. There's no such thing as a noble purpose. There is only purpose. It simply is. No point in ranking something that is equally important and unimportant. I believe in the value of doing for a long time, maybe because I hadn't done enough. I think you need to have done enough in order to realize that doing is just another form of identity. I can see why it is often said of shamans that they are quick to laugh. There really isn't anything to take seriously. It is a choice, like any other. So why do it? There is no answer waiting at the end of the road, for there is no road. and no question. My mind will trick me. It will get me attached to things. It's what it does, after all. The game is to let go. Every minute of every day. None of this is me. None of this is mine. All of my experiences are created by me.